Welcome to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today, Fubo is asking the judge to block Warner Bros. Discovery, Disney, and Fox from launching their new streaming service. This is part of their lawsuit against them. Seems like that may be their ultimate goal here, is a hope that they can actually prevent this service from launching. Amazon CEO opens up about what his thoughts about the future of Amazon Prime Video, and the FCC looks at putting fees on your home internet. But don't worry, there's some good news here. These stories and a whole lot more coming up in a quick second. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to each story there so you can read them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here so YouTube recommends our videos to more people. With that said, let's dive into it, starting off today with Fubo is asking the judge overseeing its lawsuit with Warner Bros. Discovery, Fox, and Disney to stop their new sports-only streaming service, to put an injunction in to prevent them from launching the service this fall like they planned. Now, Disney's not taking this lying down. They filed their own 43-page request for this lawsuit to be dismissed this week. So the judge has kind of dueling requests right now. And there's one of three options he can do. First, he can grant Fubo's case and put a permanent stay on this until the lawsuit's over, blocking them from being able to release the streaming service. He can agree with Disney and dismiss this case and say it has no bearing. Or he can reject both of those and allow the case to continue to trial and figure all this out during the trial. We'll have to keep a close eye on this. But Fubo is alleging that the streaming service, which will launch with I think 14 or 16 live channels, including all the ESPNs, FS1, 2, TNT, TBS, and True TV, along with ABC and Fox locals, for some undisclosed $30 to $50 price range, most likely, price on it, that it will launch this fall. Now, Fubo says this is anti-competitive, they shouldn't be allowed to do this, and they're suing to stop it. They're worried that this will negatively impact their business and their relationship with Disney and others. So we'll keep a close eye on it, but overall, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. There's arguments on both sides here. Fubo's arguing that they've been prevented from launching a service like this by being forced to, if they want ESPN, they have to carry the Disney Channel. If they want FS1, they also have to carry Fox News, for example. While now Disney and Fox and Warner Bros. Discovery are releasing a service that's just sports without the need for the Disney Channel, Fox News, CNN, and the list goes on and on. So we'll see how this plays out. Disney's saying it's our content, we can do whatever we want with it. We're not hurting them. It's not like we're taking our content back and not allowing them to have it. We're just going to launch our own direct-to-consumer product. And Fubo is arguing that's anti-competitive. So you leave me a comment. Should Disney be allowed to release a streaming service with their own content? Is Fubo right that that is violating the contracts or being unfair to them because they can't do the same? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think there. But we'll be finding out probably in the next few months what the judge decides. All right, Amazon CEO released a letter to investors yesterday where he broke down his thoughts on the future of the company, and one of the things he talked about was Amazon Prime Video. One of the interesting things here is Amazon Prime Video for years has been seen as a bundle to Prime, right? You get Prime and Prime Video is included, but Prime Video is almost like a bonus to help you subscribe to Prime so you buy more stuff on Amazon. But according to this, Amazon CEO, Andy Jassy, hope I'm saying that right, has come out and said that he believes that Prime Video can be a large and profitable business on its own. Now, again, Prime Video has often been seen as a so-called loss leader, right? We offer this to get you in the door so you buy stuff that is profitable. Now, though, Amazon's been making moves to make Prime its own thing, getting a lot more sports content on there. Of course, there's Thursday Night Football, but there's also reportedly deals in the works to get more sports on there, more original shows like Lords of the Rings, Reacher, The Boys, Citadel, Roadhouse, and the new Fallout TV show now on Prime Video to really make it its own thing. Now with this, the big thing happening in the world of streaming right now is, can streaming services become profitable on their own? Amazon thinks it can. Now, I don't think Amazon's intending to make Prime Video a 100% standalone feature. I don't think they're intending to kick it out of the Prime bundle. But it is interesting to see how they're now looking at this as basically this service needs to be paying its own bills. This idea that it can lose money because Prime helps sell Prime may be a thing of the past. Should be interesting to see how that adjust. Now, we've already seen maybe some of that change of mindset, as now Prime Video includes commercials unless you pay extra for a commercial-free package, an additional $2, I think it is, a month fee. So I wouldn't be surprised to see more changes to Prime as they look to make it more profitable. They're facing the same thing that Disney and others are as they struggle to figure out how to make this service profitable in a time where they were used to losing money on it. So keep a very close eye on that. All right, next story up. The FCC is refusing to put a universal service fee on home internet. Now, your phone has a universal service fee. This fee on home phone, which probably a lot of us don't have anymore. I've never had a home phone with that. Well, it was used to help roll out discounted phone service to Americans in need and to bring phone service to rural Americans. And there was talk about doing the same for home internet and to use that to be able to fund discounted internet services and to help roll out internet, high-speed internet to rural Americans. But the FCC, in a letter to Congress this week, came out and basically, or last week I think it is, one or the other, said no, we're not going to do that. We, at this moment, don't see a need to bring Universal Service Fund there. One of the big complaints about this is it's not the phone companies that actually pay this fund. They just tag it directly on your bill. It's basically another tax on your bill for you, the end consumer, to pay more money on it. And the FCC has basically said at this time we see no need to raise the cost of home internet by putting this fee into place. Now, people would have loved it because it would have been able to help the Affordable Care Program roll out grants to help get fiber and cable internet to more Americans. But it looks like now we're going to find other ways to fund those programs. Now, I don't think that this is probably the last we heard of it, but for now, with the current FCC, I think it's unlikely we'll see that happen. All right, next story up. Plex has added 5 new free channels this week, including an Entertainment Tonight channel, along with a Car Chase channel, Crime Scene TV, Strawberry Shortcake, and Monster Jam. If you're used to Plex being a service that's only all about, I'm kind of hiding the Plex logo back here, just move or being able to watch the content you own from your computer to your television. For a couple of years now, it's been a free ad-supported streaming service also where you can watch movies and television shows for free with ads on it. It's been slowly growing the number of live channels with this. If I remember right, this number is always fluctuating. It's got over 50,000 on-demand titles and hundreds of live television channels there. So check it out. If you haven't checked it and you love these free ad-supported ones, link in the show notes to learn more about it. All right, the Law and Crime Network is launching a new television show called Switched, where it takes civilians and puts them in the role of police officers to get them to give an idea of the world of police. It's another new original show from the Law and Crime Network, as crime television networks have been growing rapidly recently. If you want to learn more about this show and the network, check out the show notes down below. And also, I realized we missed a few what's new this week. We have a breakdown of everything new on Disney Plus in the show notes down below. Well, that's it for today. No Q&A. I hope you all have a fantastic Friday. If you have a question for me, leave a question. I answered a bunch in the comments today. But leave me a question. Start off with something like a question for Luke, so I know it's something you want me to answer here. I'll either answer it in the comments, depending on what the question is, or here on the video. But if I don't answer your question, re-ask it. I'll do my best to answer them, especially over the weekend. Sometimes I miss ones that are asked. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We'll have some bonus videos this week. Otherwise, check back every Monday through Friday for another Cord Cutting Today. Take care. Be safe. I'll be back again real soon.